Here's a little look at the peas. As you can see, there's pea pods on there growing. Time to pick some peas. Okay, and there's part of the harvest that I picked. We're gonna make peas and potatoes. We'll make that tomorrow night, so it should be good. Here's a look at the very first radish out of my garden. Still a bit small, but yeah, they're starting to grow. Hi guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday for Wednesday, June 24th, 2015. Cheers. So tonight, I'm drinking another glass of the cherry pomegranate wine. 19 months old, and it's absolutely delicious. So I don't know if you could see it behind me, but there's a neon sign that my son gave me for Father's Day. Foster's neon sign. Got that hanging up behind the bar now. And also, my dad gave me this guy here. It's a Seahawks like prism thing that lights up, changes color. It's got a football player in it. It's really cool. So yeah, here's the light just up here behind the bar. I used to have a mirror there, but it's been replaced with that now. First thing, I guess, let's go over and see how our beer's doing. We need to rack it into secondary, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Why I talk about a couple other things tonight. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've just cracked her open. As you can see, the krausen around the top, nice dark amber color to it. I think that was the enhancer that we added to it that changed it to be so dark. Let's go ahead and take a hydrometer reading. So I've got my sanitized hydrometer here. We'll go ahead and drop that down in there. See where we're at. And it looks like we're at 1010. So we're going to go ahead and transfer that into secondary. So before we start racking it, I went ahead and pulled me off a sample. As you can see, it's fairly clear. It's still a little bit cloudy. And it's at 6.6% alcohol. I went ahead and figured that out. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a taste. Yeah, without the carbonation and being cooled off, I think it's going to be a really good beer. So we're going to go ahead and transfer that to secondary now. Okay, so we've got that racking down into our carboy here. We're going to rack it down in there. We're going to leave it about a week. And next weekend I'll bottle this up. As you can see, it's fairly clear coming through. So yeah, we'll be bottling that probably next weekend. And as that beer's racking away, we're going to talk about some beer mail that I got. This beer mail is from Trinity's Homebrew. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check out his channel. I'll stick a link down here. Larry at Trinity's Homebrew. He sent me 2 bottles of wine. The first one is a mixed berry wine. Looks absolutely fantastic in the bottle. Absolutely clear. Yeah, that one looks terrific. And then we've got an apple pear wine. As you can see, that one's absolutely crystal clear in the bottle as well. Some very cool wine labels that he's come up with. So very cool, Larry. The apple pear wine comes in at 14.2%. And the mixed berry comes in at 13.2%. I'd like to thank Larry for sending these to me. I'll do some tastings on these in a couple of upcoming videos. Definitely do a tasting on one of them next week. I'm not sure which one I'll choose, but tune in next week to see. Yeah, so very excited about that. As you can see, our beer is almost done racking. The star sand's coming out of the top. Okay, now that beer's done racking off, I went ahead and put a bung in it and topped it off with an airlock with some star sand in it. We'll give it another week to finish fermenting and clear out a little bit, and then we will bottle that next week. Or over the weekend we will bottle that. I'd like to thank Larry once again for sending me the 2 bottles of wine. I'm looking really forward to tasting those. Look for those coming up in next week's video, definitely one of them, and then another one in a future video. That's really about all I've got this week, guys, so until next time, remember there's always time for a glass of wine. Cheers.